Thank you, Mr. Toastmaster, Mr. Chair, fellow Toastmasters. I'm here to give my second icebreaker. And since you all know me already, I will not talk about my life in general. I will just focus on a tiny part of it, which is my latest passion, weightlifting. Yes, I know what you're thinking. Oh, weightlifting is that activity in which narcissistic people go to the gym to waste their time in trade of an attractive body. Because that's what I thought. But no, it's very different from that. What I talk about is a different activity. First time I went to the gym around 1.5 years ago, I was smitten. It was immediate love for that. I don't know what it is, but there's something in my monkey brain that makes it feel so good to lift heavy weights. Like, it makes no sense. You take a barbell, you load a lot of weights, you put the barbell on your back, then you squat, and you're going up again, you're like, ah! Woo! It feels so good to lift weights. And that's, for me, is justification enough to do the activity. It has a lot of health benefits, but feeling good is already good enough. But there's more to that, and I'll show you. First of all, it is quite difficult in the way that you need to study a lot. Like, to do weightlifting and actually get a lot of muscles, you need to learn a lot about nutrition and exercising. If you don't have a nutritionist or personal trainer, which I don't have, so I have to do the study myself, then you need to study a lot about which food you have to eat, in which proportions, and when you should eat, and how much you should eat. So a lot of study on nutrition. And on exercising, you have to study a lot about your body, which muscles you have, how many times a week you should exercise, um, how how you divide your training on the different types of muscles, and how intense should be the exercises. And also need to always be paying attention to your body and make sure that you're not feeling bad anywhere, so you don't get injured. You might also research about this. In total, you spend hundreds of hours studying about weightlifting and nutrition to get good at this. So it's quite difficult. Furthermore, it is very challenging. On weightlifting is not only training your body, it's a bit about training your mind too. When you're going to the gym, you need to be disciplined. To go to the gym consistently, it doesn't matter if it's rainy, doesn't matter if it's cold, doesn't matter if you didn't sleep well, you have to go to the gym and weight lift. This builds discipline and it's very difficult. And in the gym, it's also a very hard mind process. After a heavy set of squats, you go and are going to do a set of lunges. You have the dumbbells on your hands and you're exercising. You're in the 6th repetition and your legs are shaking already because your muscles are fatigued. But you keep going on to the 7th, to the 8th, and your hands, your forearms are burning because you can't hold those weights anymore. But you keep going to the 9th, to the 10th repetition, the 11th, the 12th, and now you can't stand it anymore, but keep going to the 13th, to the 14th, and to the 15th, and then you stop because your body couldn't possibly lift the weights anymore. You stop not because you wanted to, you will stop because you're done. And pushing your limits like this builds a lot of mind fortitude. So weightlifting is also an exercise for the mind. Moreover, it also has an artistic side to it. If you think about bodybuilding, once in a while, you have to take a look in the mirror, pay attention to your body and see, are my muscles symmetrical enough? Are they proportional between themselves? Is my chest too big for my shoulders? Is my back too small for my chest and my core? And then you go back to your program and you change your program to focus on the parts that you're lacking and take a little bit of focus on the parts that are good so you can get an harmonious body. It is a bit like you're a sculptor and the statue is your own body. And that's why I love weightlifting. It is so entertaining to study about nutrition and exercising. And it is so challenging and inspiring to push your limits in the gym. It is so rewarding to see your creation taking place. When you're building your body, you're getting your statue in the way you want. I love weightlifting. It is a bit about becoming attractive, but it's way more than that. And that's why I love weightlifting. Back to you, Toastmasters.